Hello, hello, hello. Don't see any viewers yet, but it is 7. So I think it's time to get started. Okay, that's already up. So the stream is now starting, and this is my first live stream. As you may have already guessed by the title and by my channel, my name is Gene, the Revenant, sealed in a vault for crimes committed during life. I spend most of my time in here puttering around a bit. Got a collection of old movies and a collection of old games. You may have seen some of my reviews. So for the time being, well, for the sake of the VOD anyway, I will go ahead and introduce tonight's game now. Again, as you guessed by the title of this stream, it's going to be Shining Force 1. This was the first RPG I ever really played. I have it on multiple types of physical format. The very first time I played it was on a copy of the Sega Smash Pack 2 CD I received as a gift during my days as a young little Revenant. This one's actually a replacement. I lost the original CD that I got. I also bought a cartridge for it on the Sega Genesis some time ago. And the version I will be playing is on the Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection for the PS3. There is also a PS4 version. I do not use that because during testing I found out that there was a bit of a button lag. Might not seem like much, but when you're playing, say, a more fast-paced platformer like Sonic or Vector Man or any one where response time is critical, even a half a second can feel like an eternity in the right circumstances. But that is enough early explanation. So I think it's time to start the game. All right. Give me just a moment. I'm going to check a couple of things. All right, and let's get this game started. In ages long forgotten, light fought darkness for control of the world. Dark Dragon led the evil hordes of darkness. The ancients fought back with the powers of light. Dark Dragon was defeated and cast into another dimension. The Lord of Darkness vowed to return in 1,000 years. Time passed, and Dark Dragon was forgotten by all. 10 centuries of peace ruled the land of Rune. Until the kingdom of Runefaust brought war and fear to Rune. Hordes of evil creatures ravaged every land. Ah, feels nostalgic for when I was alive. Here and there, strongholds of good still held out. They do that. Awaiting a hero who could wield the powers of light. Shining Force, the legacy of great intention. Feels good. Jump back into this one. Wow, Dark Dragon, Ancients. Let's see now. What else does this old book say? 1,000 years have passed since they vanquished Dark Dragon. This book says Dark Dragon threatened to return right about now. I bet anything that Dark Dragon is behind the evil hordes of Runefaust. I need to tell someone about this, but who would listen to a kid like me? Well, the players in the game, the players of the audience, I would hope. I think Dark Dragon's coming back. Will you help us? Come on, it'll be an adventure. Well, if I didn't, that would make this entire stream rather pointless. New game. Pick an adventure. Might as well go with one. Say, what shall I call you? Yes, back in the olden days, character creation was limited to a name. If you were lucky. Nope, might as well go with the obvious. Excuse me. Nice to meet you, Jean. Oh, thank you. I don't get too much communication locked up in this vault. I'm Simone. Come back often and tell me everything. You need to get going. Evil spreads farther across Rune with every passing day. Oh, it's saving. Chapter 1. Runefaust Invasion. Jean? Jean? Come on, kid, wake up. I didn't hit you that hard. Keep your guard up, kid. Those beasts of Runefaust will tear you to pieces. Okay, that's enough for today. You'd better take it easy for a while. Yeah, don't tell me what I can, how far I can exercise. Path to Master Swordsmanship, Warrior Techniques, and many more books. Well, Jean, had enough swordplay for today? I don't know how you keep it at it hour after hour. I'm dead tired after about 15 minutes. Yes, that sounds like you need to work on your own strength training. Okay, that's just a repeat of his message. You have the makings of a great fighter, Jean. You'll be tested soon enough. Lord Varios, the king has sent for you. You must come at once. Of course. Lead the way, guardsmen. I fear the worst, Jean. Prepare yourself for true battle immediately. Did you see Varios' face? He went pale. Something really big is happening. Let's split up and see if we can't find out what's going on. I'll see you later. First rule of adventuring is never split the party, and you're already doing that low. Thanks. Well, time to browse around for a little bit. I'm sick of feeling helpless. I'm going to ask Varios to train me to be a fighter. Yeah. Might as well. Here, what's a youngster like you doing moping around? Get out and fight evil. Well, that depends on whether or not the game's going to let me yet. Okay, that was the wrong option. Search. Light in the darkness, How Green Was My Dragon, and many more books. Poetic. Hello, Jean. I've been having the worst nightmares. Have you had any? I just woke up, but sure. I bet they're the same ones I've been having. Saw our land in ruins. Evil creatures roamed our halls. It seemed so real. Anything else? Varios seemed very upset when he passed this way. You should look for him. Yeah, when I'm good and ready. Back and forth, up and down. Man, I'm tired of guarding this chapel all day. Well, there are worse people to guard. Hell. I hope someone gets that reference. Someday I hope to go to Manarina to become a mage. Sir, you are never too old to learn something new. Castle of Guardiana lies just ahead. Varios went in just a while ago. Okay. Yeah, there was no way I could have stopped that. Hey, watch it, pal. How'd you like it if I tried to run you over with a cart? I think my reflexes are good enough to get out of the way. Woof woof. Arf! Well spoken. Sorry, but I'm busy packing. Grandpa's out somewhere. He has time to talk. Oh, if this is the character I remember, then he's probably spending that time at the bar. Warrior's Code, all about weapons, and many more books. Well-trained and well-read. That's a nice combination. Grandpa was once the best warrior in all of Rune, but that was a long time ago. Hand-axe technique, and for the Axe of Legend, and many more books. Excuse me. My poor girl, I can't seem to calm her down. Have you tried NyQuil? We're all upset about our daughter's nightmare. Do you think it means anything? I would have to find out what the nightmare is before I can make any guesses. I had an awful dream. The whole town burned down. Our house, too. Have you seen my cart? It rolls away all the time. Needs new brakes, I guess. I won't say anything if you won't say anything. Don't mind the boss, he gets like that sometimes. Perhaps I can help you out. Gets like what? I have no money. What does the boss have to say? Sigh, not another customer. Buy, sell, buy, sell. That's all I do. Just go away. Sir, that is not the right attitude to take if you're going to actually run a business. I get a low rating on my review. Bad times, my friend. Not a guest in 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. Search. Lights in. Be careful, Jean. The knights resent the time Lord Varios spends training you. Yeah, it sounds like a problem. That sounds like their problem. Sorry, Jean. Talk to the king if you want to leave. Orders are orders. Or I could just manipulate this NPC up here to walk down in between you and break the game that way. I mean, that is a nice way to break the, that is a nice bit of sequence breaking for this game. But I think I'm just going to go with a standard playthrough. At least this time around. So many monsters outside the city gates. There's no escape. I don't know, this place seems kind of nice. But you really want to escape. Green Dragon. If memory serves, wasn't that the name of the inn in the Shire in Lord of the Rings? The tavern. Well, maybe served it as an inn, but I do recall that being the, yes, I believe it was the one that Merry and Pippin spoke of at the beginning of The Two Towers. The movie version, anyway. Hey there, youngster. My name is Gort. Care to hear my story? Well, you have your own profile picture, so I imagine you have some relevance to the plot. Thanks. No one talks to me anymore. All too busy. Want to hear a secret? Sure. Never trust anyone outside this city. Murderers and thieves, all of them. You don't know what got me locked into this vault, do you? I don't know. I used to be a great warrior. Been all over the world. I have half a mind to go out again. What if I got a good offer? Well, as I said earlier, you have your own profile picture, so I would imagine that's in the cards. Pay the old man no heed, youngster. His mind isn't what it used to be. And yet you keep on serving him alcohol. Don't be an enabler. No one enters here without Lord Varios' permission. Miss Price student, can't you let me in? Headquarters. This is Guardiana Castle. This is Guardiana Castle. NPC dialogue of the 90s. What kind of treasure? I'm not sure. Something really valuable, I guess. It could be another one of KFC's special herbs and spices. Hey, cut that out. You can't just push your way in here. Get out! Yeah, somehow I think I'm going to get my chance later on. Guardiana Knights have no need of you, Jean. Not polite. You have trained until our arms are ready to fall off. When will we see battle? Be careful what you wish for. Whew, training wears me out. It should. Otherwise you're not doing it right. Watch out, Jean. There are real knights training out here. You might get hurt. Beat it, Jean. This training field's too rough for the likes of you. Yeah. Don't let them get to you, Jean. Some knights are always complaining. Well, at least there's one nice one. But I don't see a profile picture for him, so I do not have a good feeling about his chances. They'll make quick work of those Runefrost beasts. Quick work will be made. Great view from the top of this tower. You can see forever. I will check that out shortly. Yes, it's an interesting tower, isn't it? So much to see and do. I think one of my buttons gets a little bit touchy. Oh my, what a lovely view. Jean looks into the telescope. Yes, I do. A huge eye! Aye! Oh, you scared me for a bit there. I was just looking around, admiring the land. Lately I've seen moving people or creatures near the gate of the ancients. It is indeed a lovely view. Let's take a minute to check a few things. Sorry about the dead space there. Okay, let's see what else I can explore around the castle before the story actually starts. These are my quarters. Find someplace else to sleep. Started the game sleeping in a small patch of grass. I'm not too picky right now. That is the story, Barrios. Then, Your Majesty, we have no choice but to send Jean, a young fighter. Oh, Jean, good. I was going to look for you. First, listen to the king. First, you must listen to what the king has to say. First, you must listen to what the king has to say. Yep. And he can afford to wait a little bit longer. Gar, I'm so mad. Do you want to know why? Sure, I could use a little bit of extra conversation. It's that Tao. How dare she call herself a mage? She's a mage, I'm a footstool. It's Sanri is away in Manarina. Do you know about the land of Manarina? For the sake of exposition, no. Manarina holds an arcane college where the best mages are trained. Manarina, land of magic, attack magic for beginners, and many more books. First Blaze, pointers for mages, and many more books. Your First Spark, Tales of Otrant, and many more books. The Princess's Primer, I Was a Tomboy Princess, and many more books. Pardon me, I must clean the king's bedroom. No time to talk. Messy, messy, messy. Mm-hmm. First, you must listen to what the king has to say. The plot ain't gonna advance itself. Centuries our people have watched the gate of the ancients as its guardians. Beyond that gate lies we know not what, not even if it is the light or the darkness. But the ancients knew, and they sealed it beyond the gate and set us as gods. You'd think they would have had the foresight to write down some information. And now we find that we may have failed in our mission, our reason for existence. Signs have been seen that the forces of Runefaust are at the gate of the ancients. Whatever evil they are planning, we must stop it at all costs and at once. But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors. Yes, he could do it. He could leave town unnoticed and have a chance to succeed, perhaps. Yes, Nova, I agree. Jean, will you take the task? What? You refuse? It seems that Varios was wrong about you after all. Too bad. But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors. Or a group of... What was that dialogue again? But we must not panic the people. A small group of young but skilled warriors. Yeah, they're just going to repeat dialogue. Have you reconsidered? Will you go to the gate of the ancients and investigate? I don't think I have much choice in the matter. Very well. I'll return to town and gather your troops. Come back when you're ready. Well, if standard storytelling conventions serve me right, then they should all be at an inn. What? Wait, Jean, Nova sent us. We're going with you. I am Luke the Warrior. Ken the Knight, at your service, Jean. I'll follow wherever you lead. I am Tao. I'm only an apprentice mage, but I'll do my best. I am Hans, an elven archer. I'm coming, but don't put me on the front lines, okay? For a little bit more confidence from my fighters, Hans. Delightful. Meet us at headquarters back in the castle. Hey, Jean, don't try to sneak out of town without me. Lo joins the Shining Force. Now that you have your comrades, return to the king to hear his final commands. Very well. I'll follow your progress and offer advice as you face the vile hordes of Runefaust. Well, that's settled. See you at headquarters. See you indeed. The castle of Guardiana lies just ahead. Varios went in just a while ago. Well, Jean, are you ready to face the enemy? Use whose item? Yeah, I can't do any of that. Change of heart, eh? Anything else, Jean? Sure. Advice. Word of advice. Seek the hermit who lives by the gate of the ancients. I will do that. Anything else, Jean? New. That is all, then go now, for the hordes of Runefaust are still on the attack. Please don't put me in front. I can't stand being hit. Hans, your honesty is refreshing, but I would like a little bit more spine. At last, a chance to become a real knight. Count me in. Good enthusiasm. I'm ready, Jean. You line them up and I'll chop them down. Sure. I'm eager to try my magic. Let's get out there and toast some monsters. I can use a good pyromaniac in my army. I'm most useful as a healer, but I'll get in a few good whacks when I have to. I can heal wounds, but please try not to get injured, okay? Well, low, healing wounds is going to be the best way for you to get experience and level up, so I cannot promise you anything. Good luck, Jean. Thank you, random guard. Watch out, Jean. These are real knights training out here. You might get hurt. Okay. You have your troops, but you need supplies. Take this to purchase what you need. 100 coins. Huzzah. The cart will take you to the Gate of the Ancients. Go now and carry out your task. I'm sure it'll go without a hitch. It'll be done in an afternoon, and there won't be any harm that comes to the kingdom. It'll never work. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed! Thank you for your vote of confidence. I'll leave everything to you. I must fortify the castle. Yep. Spare no expense, Varios. Don't mind the boss. He gets like that sometimes. Perhaps I can help you out. What would you like? Might as well just get some basic healing items for now. Here you go. Use it in good health, my friend. And we'll just go with more basic medical herbs for everyone. One herb for each. Okay, that's everyone. Actually, I'm going to give one to low, because an extra one to low, because there's going to be... Well, I'm just going to need it later. Here you go. Use it in good health, my friend. Use it. I'll be using it for good health. Want anything else? New. Anything else? New. Thank you. Do come again. Sure I will. I see that you have the king's permission to leave. Good luck. You sense great danger? Don't hesitate to retreat. Use your egress spell. The one spell that my main character gets to learn. Jean, goblins, Runefaust must be up to something. We can take them, Jean. Move it, vermin. Find the key to this blasted door. Come on, we're almost in. Is that blasted key? What? Blast it! Those fools from Guardiana are here. Earthquake! Attack, goblins and dwarves. Strike a blow for the honor of Runefaust. Well, there's a hermit nearby, so I'm actually going to take care of that first. Jean, do you really want to retreat from this battle? Yes, they'll still be there when I get back. I am gone. I have fought the evil of Runefast for many years. I will aid you. Huh. For a second there, I thought he wasn't supposed to join till later. Okay. Well, the more, the merrier. Greetings, Jean. I have been waiting for you. Waiting to do what? It's all the dialogue you're giving me. Oh. It'll pop up later. Well, what a surprise. Rarely do we have guests in such a remote area. I am a friar, though I may not look it. How can I help you? Might as well get in one save now. Shall I make a record of your adventures thus far? Yes. There, my record of your exploits is complete. Will you continue your journey? Yes, the stream has only been going for about 45 minutes. It would be a shame to stop now. Can I help in some other way? Not today. May the powers of light be always with you, Jean. Strange things are in the woods. They give me the creeps. They're called spiders, lady. Time to begin the level grinding. Like 6 points of damage. 16 experience points. Excellent. Well, how many do I have in my party right now? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those two goblins are not going to be moving anytime soon. Both coins, 48 experience. Good start. I was not expecting that, but I am not complaining. 38 points for Ken. Please. Begin the burnination. 7 points of damage. 18 experience points. For Tau. Gong cannot reach the action yet. Yeah, might as well let Hans finish this one off. Hans attacks. Deadly attack inflicts 13 points of damage on Goblin. Okay, Hans, you don't have any excuses anymore. Hans gains 45 experience points and 12 coins. going to sit here and wait for the monsters to creep up. Yeah, well, no guts, no glory. I'm going to be grinding here for a while, so I might as well get started. Cannon attacks. Inflict 6 points of damage on the goblin and get 16 experience points. Does Gong have any healing spells yet? Okay, so he does have heal. That's good. He's probably going to need that. And Hans has 45 experience points. I think the enemies are going to start moving up, and I do not want to lose my archer just yet. Then again, I don't think it's going to be my choice in the matter. Dark Dwarf attacks. Han suffers 6 points of damage. Han suffers 6 points of damage. That was painful. Lo, it's your time to shine. In a minute. Jean attacks. Deadly attack inflicts 9 points of damage on the Dark Dwarf. 36 experience points for Jean. Huzzah. How much experience points does Tao have? Oh, she only has 18. Time to clean up. Tao casts Blaze, level 1. Deadly attack inflicts 14 points. I feel like that was wasted, but I am not going to complain. 48 experience points and 25 coins. Lo casts heal, level 1. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Hans regains 12 hit points. And Lo gains 19. Oh, 19. I was expecting something around the neighborhood of 10 or 12. Ooh, this could hurt. Ken suffers 5 points of damage from the dwarf. And I hope this does not go poorly. Goblin attacks. Jean suffers 4 points of damage. That could have been worse. Luke, you haven't gotten any action in yet. Take a swing at the Dark Dwarf. Luke attacks. Inflicts 5 points of damage. Inflicts another 5 points of damage. Good job, Luke. Well done. And that goblin's gonna stay there. Okay, so that goblin is still at full hit points. Tao is 66. I think she'll get a level up if I ever clean up this dwarf. Blaze level 1. Inflicts 6 points of damage on the Dark Dwarf, defeating it. Tao gains 48 experience points, 25 coins, and she's the first to hit level 2. Magic points increases by 3. Nice. Ken is currently at 3. I'd say he could use some help. Got to work low. Heal level 1. Regains 5 hit points, and Lo gets 13 experience points. Okay, Gong, you haven't done any work yet. I was hoping for more. 4 points of damage on the goblin. Gong gains 10 experience points. Well, we all have to start somewhere. Hans, get ready to contribute. Hans attacks the goblin and misses. 1 experience point. Swell. Okay, goblin is smart enough to target the mage. This could hurt. 4 points of damage. That could have been worse. Experience points 84. Let's see if we can get another level up. Gene attacks. New. Yes! 2 attacks, finishing the goblin. Gene gains 4, you get experience, 12 coins, and level 2. Attack by 1. Good. Defense by 1. Good. Speed by 1. Magic points by 1. That was a nice, well-rounded up. And to finish that off. Yes, I do. 10 attacks. 6 points of damage on the goblin. Goblin is defeated. Again, Ken gets 40 experience points, 12 coins, and a level up. Hit points by 3. Oh, that's okay. And we're going to be level grinding here for a little bit, so not going to finish off the boss just yet. He needs health. No healing needed. I think Tao, Jean, Ken. Okay, so we have 3 people who need healing. Excellent. 4 hit points. Dawn gains 10. Better than nothing. Yeah, that knight's not going anywhere. Low casts heal. And regains 3 hit points, and Low gains 10 experience points. Not leaving just yet. Gong, let's try and get you another 10 experience points. Four hit points for Tao, and 10 experience points for Gong. And let's cast Egress. Okay, so I need to level up Luke, Lo, Gong, and Han still. I care not for your silly sequence. I'm going to explore the world as I see fit. Who are you? Go back to wherever you came from. And that's the end of that. No sign of that earthquake, I see. Okay, let's send up Gong. Hans. I feel like having extra range support is going to be nice. Characters I'm sending in aren't exactly the strongest. I'd like everyone to be at least level 2 before I continue. I don't want to spend too much time level grinding. Let's soften them up, shall we? Please, level 1. 7 points of damage, 14 experience points. Okay. How much experience points does Hans have right now? 46. Okay. That's not a bad number. His attacks and deals 7 points of damage. I suppose I could have had him finish that other one off. Okay, Gong, let's see you get to work. Gong attacks and deals 4 points. So close. 10 experience points. Goblin attacks and deals 4 points of damage to Gong. Let's have Ken soften up that goblin there. Ken attacks and deals 6 points of damage. Oh, perfect. Another 5 points of damage. That'll be good for someone like Lo to finish off. Luke can probably take care of this goblin. And he does. 7 points of damage. Gains 45 experience points and 12 coins. He's got to be getting close there. 85, yes. The AI of the old 90s RPG NPCs. Those goblins are going to stay there for a good long while. Hans needs to take care of something. He could probably level up if he kills another goblin. Tao can stay there. Lo, get to work. Three points of damage. 34 experience points and 12 coins. Okay, so he doesn't have far to go. Gong had 40 experience points. Let's see what he gets from this goblin. Gong attacks and deals another 4 points of damage. 34 experience points and 12 coins. Hans has 64. I'm going to try and draw some of those enemies back here first. And let's heal. Position, heal thyself. 4 hit points for going. 10 experience points. Par for the course. What's he up to now? 84. Oh, that's good. And again, I don't want Hans to get smacked too hard, so he's going to stay there. Let's move Jean up just a little bit more. There we go. And Lo's going to have an opportunity to work his magic. 3 points from the goblin. Let's have Tao soften up that dwarf a little bit. Tao casts Blaze level 1. That's good. 18 experience points. Oh dear. Genuinely thought it was going to go in the other direction. That hurt. I'm just going to have low heal Jean. I'd be able to just have Luke take care of that dwarf. Low casts heal level 1. Jean regains 3 hit points, and Low gains another 10 experience points. Yes, Luke, your services are needed. Attacks and deals 5 points. Good. And 48 experience points for Luke. And 25 coins and a level up. Well, that was disappointing. Gong, keep the elf wizard from dying, please. 7 hit points. Gong gains 13 experience points. It'll be so much easier for him once he learns Aura. And how much experience does Hans have? Okay, so he still needs a little bit more. Ooh. I think that's because I have Hans on difficult terrain. And Jean's gonna take some pain. Or not. That goblin that's at full health. It's injured. That dwarf is at full health. So this goblin is at defense of 6. Jean's attack is at 15, so that would be 9 points of damage, give or take. I think I'm just going to have him hit the full health goblin. Oh, I should have had him hit the other one. How much experience does Lo have? 86. Yeah, he's not going to be able to kill a goblin. Back to healing work, Lo. 3 hit points for Jean, and how much experience? That is 10. This is probably still going to only deal 4. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Good work, Hans. Doubles drink. So 48 experience for Hans, 12 coins, and a level up. Speed by 1, and hit points by 1. Would have liked an attack boost, but I'll take what I can get. Let's whittle this goblin down a little more. Good. 10 experience points for Jean. Can you stay where you are? Oh, Gong is very close to a level up. As is Low. The dwarf is at full health. Okay. Tao, you step out of the way. Gong, injure the dwarf. Oh, that was sad. 2 points of damage, 8 experience points, but it was enough to level him up. Defense by 1. Okay, speed by 1. Really wanted an attack boost there. The Dark Dwarf attacks Jean, who suffers 6 points of damage. And now it's the Goblin's turn. Only 3 points to Jean. Okay. I think everyone is at level 2 now. Yep. 2, 2, 2. No, Low still needs to go up a level, but that's, you know, just 1 heal away. 2 for Ken. 2 for Hans. How many hit points do those enemies have? So that goblin only has 2. That dwarf still has 5. Well, let's have Tao take care of this dwarf. Blaze level 1. 6 points on the dwarf, 45 experience for Tao, 25 coins. I'm gonna save that 1 goblin for Gong. Low doesn't need that much, so I'll have him heal instead of attack. Low casts heal level 1. Jean regains 9 hit points, and Low gets 13 experience points and a level up. Magic points by 3, that's good. Okay. And Gong's gonna finish off the goblin. 4 points of damage. 28 experience points. Not what I would have liked. I think everyone is at full hit points right now. Nope. I can squeeze another 10 XP out of healing Hans, so I'm going to do that before I leave this fight. So Gong heals Hans and gets another 10 XP. Okay. Everyone's at level 2. I'm just going to retreat to restore magic points and then get through this fight. Get everything I need. This is a turn-based strategy game, so it's slow enough already. Don't think it needs to need to waste the time of viewers with a bunch of level grinding. Good work, Ken. Back for just a bit. Much as I'd love Gong to start hitting stuff, he's not going to do much damage at all. So I'll just have Hans start whittling down this goblin. It's 14 experience for him. And Ken can get to work on this goblin. Good work. Finish him. Luke attacks, and that was as to be expected. 34 experience and 12 coins. How much money do I have right now? 262. 262 coins. I've got 5 uses of Blaze. I might as well get her the experience for this. 7 points on the Goblin, 36 XP. Oh, I wasn't expecting her to level up. Level 3, defense by 1, speed by 1, magic points by 3, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not going to have low hit one of those guys just yet. And Jean finishes the goblin and gets 36 experience points. He's at 56. Yes, the mages have a funny ability to wind up getting a lot of experience points rather quickly. Oh dear. I was expecting them to wait until Max moved, or until Jean moved up. That hurt. Jean attacks the dwarf, and okay, half health is good. And let's have Luke take care of the rest. Oh. You know what, I would love it if I could have Gong or Lo finish that guy off. Luke, you're sturdy enough to handle this, aren't you? Yes. Yes, he is. And let's clean up this goblin before he gets up to any goblinating. There we go. So that dwarf is at 1 hit point. Goblin's taken a hit as well, and so has that dark dwarf. And start whittling down the dwarf. You could have whittled a little bit harder. Who has more experience right now? Hans, Low, or Gong? Gong has 38. 14 for Hans. 0 for Low. Let's move Low out of the way, have him heal himself real quickly. I accidentally said Max earlier a little while ago. That's just because it's the default name for the main character. Old habits die hard. Hans can get to work on this Dark Dwarf. 5 points, that's good. Oh, okay. Good work there, Hans. Gene taken any damage? No, he has not. Not yet. Go on, get to work. 2 points of damage. Ugh. 34 experience points and 25 coins. Let's go with this angle. Gene inflicts 8 points of damage on the goblin and gets 16 experience points. Very close. And Luke fails to finish it off. Disappointing. And the goblin inflicts 3 points of damage on Gene, which is bearable. As I recall, that Rune Knight hits very hard, so I am not going to send anyone after it just yet. How many hit points does that goblin have? Only 4. I think I will let somebody else take a swing at it. Gong should be able to finish it off. And he is. That's another 32 points for him. Oh, excellent. Gong leveled up. Attack by 2. Good. That is what I like to see. Defense by 2. Again, good. Speed by 1. Helpful. Let's get a couple extra heals in before we take down the knight. Not because anyone necessarily needs it, just for that little bit of extra experience. Low heals Gene and gets 10 points of experience. And Gong does the same for Luke. Heal level 1. Luke gains 4 hit points and Gong gains 10 XP. Good. I feel like if I send her up, that Rune Knight's going to respond right away. Hans has a few more hit points. Good shot. Oh dear. That hurt. Low, you are needed. Your short, stubby legs have failed you. Very nice. How much experience does Jean have? Oh, 88. Fitting. Let the leader take the last hit. 48 XP for Jean. And a level up. Attack by 2. Good. Defense by 2. Good. Speed by 1, at maximum hit points by 1. That is what I like to see. Fools, you have one here, but Lord Cain of Runefast is even now attacking Guardiana. That fiend. If that creature spoke truly, we must return to help defend Guardiana. That is correct, Nova. And that gate is locked up tight. Sealed by the power of the plot. Nothing's opening it from this end. The earthquake blocked the road. Head north, but be ready for battle. No one enters Guardiana for we live. While we live. For Dark Soul. Death to Guardiana. Death to Guardiana. Those fiends. Hans, start whittling down these goblins. Hans attacks. 4 points of damage on the goblin. With 8 experience points for Hans. This is a bit of a tedious fight, so I'm not planning on doing any level grinding here. Tau can't really do anything there. I'm not going to send Low up to the front lines just because I'd rather have a heavier hitter go. So Gong's attack is 13. Someone like Luke or... Oh, wow, Jean seems to have the highest attack. Yes, that terrain does tend to... mountainous terrain does tend to slow people down quite a bit. Another shot from Hans. Fiddling down that goblin by another 4 points of damage. And another 8 experience points. Okay, let's get more people up into the gap. Inch by inch. As I recall, the dwarf characters like Luke don't really have to suffer too much of an impediment to speech while in the mountains. This is still very slow going. Finish him. Hans attacks. There we go. Hans gains another 32 experience and rolls up. Good work, Hans. Speed by 1. Better than nothing. Yes, this is definitely one of the more tedious fights. Hans attacks. 4 points of damage on the goblin, 5 experience points for Hans. One small step for low. Very small bit of advancement for the party. Get to work, Luke. Get to more work, Luke. Only 4 points of damage. Did Hans get any hit points? No, it was just a speed. It was just an agility boost. I think these goblins are all at full health. Oh, no, that one's actually weakened a little bit. Not too interested in level grinding. I'm just gonna pick these goblins off as quick as I can. Gene attacks, like 6 points of damage, and gets 21 experience points. The anti-level grinding seems to already be in effect. I expected the other goblins to start moving in. Well, their hesitation is my gain. That's what I was expecting. Goblin attacks and only... Oh, wow. Already up to the point where they only deal scratch damage. Nice. Points of damage. Oh, shoot, Luke. So close to another level up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend I don't think I'm gonna use one whole spell to heal a single point of damage, even for the 10 XP. I'm going to just wait a little bit. Keep whittling these guys down. Oh, that was a little bit better. 5 points of damage instead of 4. And let's just go ahead and get rid of him. Gene inflicts 8 points of damage on the goblin and gains 25 XP and 12 coins. And I'm just going to have Tau finish this one goblin off with a nice casting of Blaze. 6 points of damage and 21 XP for 21 experience points for Tau. Who is next? Ken, quit dragging your hooves. That goes for you too, Lo. Have Luke work on this goblin a little bit. Luke attacks and deals 5 points of damage, 10 experience points. Let's hope this was a more impressive level up. Defense by 1, good. Speed by 1, hit points by 2. As well hit that one with Gong. He's the only one within range. 4 points of damage. 5 XP for Gong. Every little bit. Might as well get rid of it. Hans, finish him off. 4 points of damage and 20 experience points for Hans. Step by step. Goblin attacks and only deals 1 point of damage. Tau still has a few castings of Blaze available. Good. I'm going to finish this goblin off and wait for stragglers to pick up the pace before I send Jean too far out into the front lines. 24 XP for Jean. And again, maybe I'll just have to wait for the enemy to come to me. I can work with this. Plenty of work. Let's hope that I get a chance to send Gong after that one. Huzzah. How much experience does he have? Only 15. I thought it was on the low side. Gong can take care of this dwarf without much trouble. 3 points of damage and 26 experience points. That dwarf is... You know what? Why take chances? Finally, starting to clear out of that rough terrain. Dark Dwarf attacks and deals 2 points of damage to Luke. Well, 2 can play at that game. Hans deals 4. Whittle him down even further. Oh, good. Even better. Another 40 XP for Jean. And a level up. Attack by 3. Oh, that's hefty. Defense by 1, speed by 1, magic points by 1. Good. Kind of hustle I like to see. Let's get a few extra experience points for Gong here. And that is 10 experience for Gong. Ah, shoot. Centaurs really suffer in that heavy terrain. Oh, darn it, that is not what I meant to do. Confound it. Oh, good. Let's get low a little bit of experience. He missed out on the fighting. Onward, ever onward. I imagine I'll probably keep going until I finish the next part of the story in Guardiana. Let's get some support on the sides. Excuse me, whoever goes into the front is going to wind up getting attacks from 3 different enemies, so I would like to get some cover fire at least. And just keep whittling down these dwarves. Or no, the knights. I got the centaurs mixed up with dwarves. I am more tired than I thought. Excellent. Another 9 experience points for Hans. How much experience does Tao have? I really hope those enemies hold their positions. Oh, so close. Let's get Gong through there. At the very least, the more people I have across the bridge, the better. And is almost at level 3, that's good. One moment. The undead can still sneeze, I'll have you know. Good work, Ken. And Jean is hitting harder and harder. Lowe's attack is still at a mere 10. For anyone who could use a little bit of healing. Do not believe so. Love to have Tao get in one more hit on something. Same for Ken. Oh dear. I'm actually going to just have him stay right there. Ken can finish off this knight. Actually, no. I don't think he'll be able to hit it in one hit. Take it down in one hit, so I'm just going to have him finish off the dwarf. Oh dear. But he did level up. Attack by 1, speed by 1, and hit points by 5. Oh, that's hefty. Now finishes off the Rune Knight and gets to level 4. Attack by 1. Okay, hit points by 1. Magic points by 4. Oh, yes. That is what I like to see. Bring it home, Lo. Good work. 4 experience points, 25 coins. Well done, Shining Force. Now enter Guardiana and find out what's happened there. You made it back. We're a little late. We were almost overrun by Runefrost. We held them off, but we've suffered greatly, as you'll see as you wander around. Most of our knights were lost in the battle. Many homes were damaged, but we held. We'll keep watch here. Runefrost is bound to attack again, sooner or later. Don't worry about your comrades. We've sent them up to headquarters. Through the power of off-screen mobility. Oof. Place is wrecked. The commander, Cain of Runefrost, evil to the core. I could use the door, but there's a nice big opening right there. Praise the light, that's over. Monsters fighting, I can't take much more of this. We almost lost. I still don't know why they pulled back. I'm certain they have their reasons. Well, the dog's still safe. Arf! Arf! Those beasts, I'll have nightmares forever. I sent my family away, but I stayed and fought. A brave choice. I wanted to fight. My legs were shaking so hard I got dizzy and passed out. The old panic technique. Well, it kept him safe, so I guess he's in no position to complain. Welcome, Jean. Those vile Runefrosters have made me mad. I have weapons guaranteed to knock those monsters' head off. Take a look. What would you like? A short sword and a hand axe. I believe the hand axe might be a better fit for Luke. Hand axe, right? That comes to 200 coins, okay? Yes, let's have Luke take it. Nothing else. I'd have fought if I could, but all I'm good at is buying and selling. Well, merchants and... Well, a good supply train is the key to any army, so don't feel too bad about it. What would you like? Another medical herb. Hand it to Gong. There's going to get a new recruit soon, so I might as well have that on hand. Want anything else? No. Anything else? No. So he has a short sword now. Yes, the hand axe is better. No reason to keep the short sword. 75 coins. Yeah, that sounds fair. It's mine, all mine. Nothing else to sell. You know, that little fracas made me want to fight again. Jean, I'm joining up. Gort joins the Shining Force. Plenty of room for another tank on the battlefield. I'll be at headquarters. And he's already at level 2. Those monsters would have wrecked my shop, but the old guy drove them off. Liquid courage. You can drink your fancy ale, you can drink it by the flagon, but the only brew for the brave and true comes from the Green Dragon. We won. This time. What about the next attack? Yeah, I think you're going to be in trouble if this is as bad as they gave you the first time. Just let them try to come in here. I'll whap them silly. You got moxie, kid. Good for you, youngster. Come see me later. Right now I'm tired from all the commotion. Yeah, fair enough. Welcome, Jean. I've been expecting you. How can I help you in the Shining Force? Shall I make a record of your adventures thus far? Sure. There, my record of your exploits is complete. Will you continue your journey? Yes, I would actually like to continue the plot just a little bit more. Can I help in some other way? Not at this time, good sir. May the powers of light be always with you, Jean. Well, Jean, are you ready to face the enemy? Let's see how Gong compares to... Or let's see how Gort compares to Luke right now. Attack 15, defense 8. 12 hit points. Attack 16, defense 8, and 12 hit points. So Luke is a little bit higher, but then again, he does have one level up on Gort. Someone else's status? No. Anything else? Yes. Beware of giant bats. They fly swiftly and fight fiercely. Yes, and as I recall, they're also a pain for melee characters to hit. Let's get going, Jean. Indeed. Those beasts were everywhere. I keep expecting one to leap at me even now. Take care, Jean. No place is safe now. Hurry, Jean. Cain of Runefaust has injured the king and Lord Varios. Go away, Cain. I don't understand what you are talking about. Anyway, the treasure of Guardiana is in my hand now. I won't let you take that. Just leave. Sword of Darkness, show me your power. Arg! Barrios dies. No, father, I can't believe it. I'll. Now Guardiana is unworthy of my attention. Farewell, fools. That cad. Jean, look to the king. I don't think I'll... Jean, May, don't think I'll live much longer. Though Varios protected me. Aww. Listen, the Gate of the Ancients is the only access to the tower. The gate can be opened only by the key. You must find it before it falls into the hands of evil. Should never let them open the gate. Find out why Runefaust is interested in the gate. Please, May, daughter of the great Lord Barrios, help Jean. Avenge your father and be strong. Your Majesty, please tell my daughter, Henry, in Manarina, stay strong for her people. The king dies. Now is not the time for tears and grief. Alterone should be our next goal. Jean, let's go find that key. I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. May joins the Shining Force. Would that circumstances were a little more joyful. I'll await you at headquarters. Be quick. I was so scared. Kane, his single glance froze me. Standard behavior of NPCs around named villains. King is dead. Who shall lead us now with Henry far away? That sounds like a side quest. Will your journey take you to the town of Manarina? Most likely. Then see Princess Henry. She can help you. Tell Tao good luck for me, won't you? She'll need it. Nice change of attitude there. Talk to the old man in the chapel. He knows much. Perhaps he can advise you. Blasted telescope. What good is it if I couldn't spot the Runefaust army with it? For what it's worth, I'm pretty sure they already knew about it. Or at least the forces of Guardiana already knew about it, I should say. No one is in that direction. Nothing is unusual. So frightened. I was so frightened. I saw this in a dream. I saw it. Here, there was nothing you could do. It was required by the plot. I'm so glad to hear that my husband's still alive. I can't believe the king is dead. The treasure. They took it all they could carry. They took all they could carry. Get it back, Jean! Well, might as well take stock of what's left. Nothing is found. Jean opens the treasure chest. A power potion. That will be useful. Jean opens the treasure chest. And a defense potion. Those are not getting any usage until I promote some characters. Search. 50 coins. Jean opens the treasure chest. An angel wing, but can't carry it. Who gets the power potion? Just dump it on whoever. And I get an angel wing. Angel Wing is an item that essentially accomplishes the same thing as Jean's egress spell. Not much use in him holding on to it. Jean opens the treasure chest and discovers a medical herb. Well, that saves me... That's going to save me 10 gold at the store. And an antidote. Poison doesn't show up for a good long while, as I recall. At least not until chapter 2, so that is just going to stick with... I'll have it... I think it's only logical to have it with a healer. And what does May have to say? Come, Jean, our vengeance cannot wait. No, it can't. Well, Jean, are you ready to face the enemy? How do May's stats look for now? Other Knight, attack 14, defense 7, move 7, agility 7, and 12 hit points. Check someone else's status. Not at this time. Nothing else. May becomes a pretty impressive tank on her own, in her own right later on. Anything else? No, I better just save. Is one person to talk to at the chapel, though. Hello, Jean. I know a legend that may help you. Will you hear it? Sure. Somewhere on Rune is a land of the ancients. The key to the gate might be there. Okay, so that's all he has to say. May the powers of light be with you and with all of the Shining Force. Shall I make a record of your adventures thus far? Yes. There, my record of your exploits is complete. Will you continue your journey? No, I believe that is enough for one evening. Yes, you should rest before continuing. Remember, a tired warrior is soon a dead one. Done for now? That's okay. Get lots of rest and I'll see you soon. Don't stay away too long, though. We need you here to lead the Shining Force. And that is going to be it for this stream. Doesn't seem as though I had any viewers today, but that is how it goes sometimes. Those of you watching the VOD, I hope this was at least a little bit entertaining for you. Sorry if it sounds like my speech got cut off here and there. My microphone is with the settings on my microphone, I've noticed that it sometimes misses about the first half second of what I have to say. And I hope my voice acting for the dialogue wasn't too awkward to sit through. At this time, I'm planning on only going with one stream a week. I have to balance that with my own video production. But in the future, once I get things under better control, I may start upping it to 2 streams a week. And I'll probably stick with Shining Force for the time being, although I would like to also include some platformers. Probably Vector Man if I'm going to keep going on the PS3. But that is going to be all for this evening. Those of you watching the VOD, thank you for your time.